Well, hello and welcome to QuipCon. I'm an electric Duke convection oven. First of all, I want to take a look at this top paint job here. How great that is. You can see the reflection in it. So shiny I can see myself. It's a great paint job on this thing. Looks really nice. And let me show you the insides. First of all, well, it's dark in here because we don't have the light bulbs in. You can see the light bulb sockets. I'm going to put those in. You can barely see. I know this is dark, but this way you know the light bulbs go in and out. I don't know if you've ever had an electric oven where nobody takes care of anything. The light bulbs have been in there for years and years and they never come out. These come out. We'll turn them on. There we go. They work. There's the fan, the elements in the back, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wow, those look like new elements. Those are the nicest elements I've ever seen. Well, the reason they look like new elements is because they are new elements. One thing I want to show you too is, and I don't think I've ever showed on videos before, we got this nice piece of paper here. When a piece of equipment comes in, this piece of paper follows it. We put it with the piece of equipment, and there's the notations down here. First of all, we keep track of everybody's time on it, what kind of time they have in it, from repairing it to cleaning it and parts. And there's also a place where we keep track of anything that's wrong with the equipment. So if somebody, the guy that takes it in, notices that the switch is broke or something's loose, he'll write that on the piece of paper. The guys that clean it, if they see something that's wrong with it, they'll write it on the piece of paper. The guy that repairs it, if he sees something wrong that he can't repair, he'll write it on the paper. So it's not like one guy just looks at this thing and goes, yeah, it's good enough. It's not like that at all around here. What we do is everybody looks at it when it's in its tore down state and when it's in its complete state. Everything gets checked. Okay, we shut the door. You can hear the fan come on. You can see the fan's blowing. You can see my little piece of paper blowing around. It's a 2-speed fan. That's low. Now you listen. I'm going to turn it on high. You can hear it speed up. See the paper's blowing a whole lot more now. And we've got it apart. While the door is open here, let me show you. Control panel is open. Let me show you the insides here. See how clean everything is in here? We don't just clean the outsides, we clean the insides. We want it to be as close to new as we can make it. Here's the thermostat here, and timer, and power switch, fuse holders, and the light switch. Come around this side. Close this up a little bit and show you here. We have the oven power. It's set to cook right now. And here's the thermostat. We are turned all the way down. There's a light here that says oven off when ready. Now see, we turn it up and it's heating up. When it gets up to temperature, we'll set it to 300, say, just as, that's the temperature that I chose. This light will go off, and we'll show you how it goes off. When it gets up to temperature, it's the same as turning it down, the temperature going up, the light clicks off. So we're going to let it run a little bit. Here's the timer. I'm going to start that. Set it to 5. Fan switch, we've already seen that. Low, high. Light switch, we saw that work. So there's lights on, lights off. And the fuse holders, they have fuses in them because it's an electric oven. Now, let me show you on the back of this thing. I need to find my meter. I just had the thing, I promise. And what I'm going to show you when I find it is that the elements are working. First of all, here's the elements. The cover's off of the elements. And the reason it's off is, well, because we replaced the elements and cleaned underneath it. This is the motor, 2-speed motor. And there's my meter. I was kneeling on it. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, that's really great photography, I know, but bear with me here. We're not here to win an Emmy on our photography. We're only here to inform. Okay, so we can see this is my amp meter. Anybody that's seen our videos with electric knows that when something's drawing current, it's making heat. So here we go. We're drawing 11 amps. So we're making heat. That's one element right here. Here to here is one element. This is the other element. Click it on there. Let's get in there somehow. go on the wire. And we can see we're drawing 11 amps. Look at the amp meter close. So we know that one's making heat. That's this one here. And we have this final one right here. We're going to get on that. And we have 11 amps. So we can see all three elements are working. And why wouldn't they be? They're brand new elements. But that shows the contactor. Let me show you the contactor. It's in here somewhere. It is right there. Shows that the contactor's working. Shows the thermostat's turning it on. Let me turn it down again. And I'm doing it from the back side, so there we go. Now the thermostat clicked off, and they will be drawing no amps. See, so that's how it's supposed to work. Go. The big question is it warm inside? Well, yes, it is warm inside. It's not too warm because we haven't had it on very long. But I've got a new fancy gauge here that tells temperature. So we're going to open this door, which shuts the oven off. It's supposed to, but we can leave this door open and close this door. And the oven will run. We'll turn the fan to low, it's a little less noisy. And we can see temperature, the inside of the oven right now, it's 160 degrees. And the element is heating up. See, the element is getting hotter and hotter. So there's more proof that the elements are working. I know I sound like people don't trust us, but I want you to know that when you get this oven, all you have to do is plug it in. Well, actually, this one you have to hardwire, so an electrician would have to come hardwire this for you, or install a plug, however you want to have it, but you need an electrician to do it. Hook it up, turn it on, and everything's going to work. You can see our timers are running down. Right, so there you go. If you got any questions on this oven, open the door. Oh, one last thing I forgot to show you was the cool down. Got the oven power that shuts everything off, and there's a cool down where you can leave the doors open and turn it to cool down, and the fan runs. I think that pretty much covers everything. So if you need this oven, give us a call. Our phone number is 636-583-8200. Or you can check out some pictures of it. What you really need to do, we're going to have pictures of it put back together on our website, which is www.quipcon, QUIPCON.com. There'll be pictures of it all put back together, the way it's going to look when you receive it. And you can check out some other pieces of equipment that we have there also.